Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Larry. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. Today's video is about this look. So without wasting much of your time, let's get the video rolling.
1, 2, 3, funk it.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
Okay guys, to start off, I use my Pineapple Cosmetics loose powder in the shade Ivory to set her brows, and I'm using my split brush to brush her brows into place. My brow pencil, as always, is from Cosmetic Art in the shade Black. I'm using the black to outline her brows, and I'll use the brown one to fill it in. So to conceal, I'll be using the BH Cosmetics Foundation Concealer Palette to conceal her brows, and I'll be using that same as her eyeshadow base. So I'll be using my Grandma palette, which is the Nikagdwa contour, as her eyeshadow. We are using that as our transitional shade. I did similar look on myself some few months ago, but it's just a little change. I mean, I added a black eyeshadow, which I did not use on myself. So I'll not. It's very comprehensive. I mean, very easy, beginner friendly. So I'll just be talking in between the video. So I'm using the Catrice the Ultimate Chrome palette, and I used my finger in applying that, and later on went on with a brush. So I went back with the Nikagdwa contour. I went back with the Nikagdwa contour to further blend any demarcation between the two shades. And I'll go in with the Revolution. I mean, it's a Makeup Revolution palette, but I've forgotten the actual name. Yeah. And I'm using the black with the help of a concealer brush. And I'm packing that in her crease. Please, if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe down below. Click on notification bell as well to get notified whenever I upload a new video. So I'm just applying her lashes, and I'm sorry you guys could not see it clearly how it was applied. And I went ahead with my gel liner from Minister. For primer, I'm using the Pond's mattifying primer to prime her face, and the foundation I used was Maybelline Poreless Matte Foundation in the shade Warm Coconut. To highlight her under eye, I'll be using the BH Cosmetics foundation stroke concealer palette to highlight her under eye, her forehead, the bridge of her nose, and her chin. To contour, I'll be using the Floma Cosmetics Fusion Power Foundation in the shade SF30 to contour. So to set the places where I highlighted and her entire face, I'll be using the Floma Cosmetics loose powder in the shade Bronze Sand to set the places where I highlighted as well as her entire face. And I'll be going back with my Nikak Dual Contour, which I used earlier on as an eyeshadow to set the places where I contoured. And I went ahead and baked because she also has a super oily skin. So I have a question for you guys. If you bake, do you dust off the excess powder or you press it in the skin? Comment down below what you do. For me, I sometimes dab it into the skin as I'm doing, then I'll sweep any excess away. So I first start by dabbing it into the skin, then I'll just use my brush to further blend. I mean to further blend everything, if that makes sense. So for my blush, I'm using the Nikagdua blush. So I'm using my mini star gel liner for an under eye, but I use the tip of my brush, if that makes sense, because it's much safer that way. I use the tip of my brush, as you can see, because we are working with the eye, which is very sensitive. So for a lippy, we'll be using the classic USA matte lipstick in the shade Melbrook. Is it Melbrook? Yes. And I'll be using we are doing an ombre lip, so I'll be using a white pencil in between. So as I always do, I'm using a concealer to further conceal any excess lipstick. Yeah. So now I'm just blending the concealer out, and I'm using the same palette I used earlier on, which is the Catrice the Ultimate Chrome highlighter, to highlight. You see the glow. Yes, you see that glow. Okay, if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe down below. Click on notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Yes. Okay, I'll be using my mascara from Maybelline to curl her natural lashes with her falsies, as well as to give volume to her bottom lashes. Yes. Yeah, just like so. So guys, this is our final look. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe down below. Click on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. So until we meet again, stay blessed, stay safe. Bye.